Hey everybody. Happy Tuesday. Sorry I wasn't around yesterday. I sat down and tried to record a video and um it wouldn't record for some reason. It just the recorder just wouldn't turn on YouTube. And so I didn't get to put this on. Um Sorry. Since last I spoke with you in the superhero blog, which was so much fun to do. I love superheroes. Um I might have a roommate. Her name is Tay, and she lives down the hall. Apparently, her roommate is too loud, and she can't study. She's a nursing student. She's a junior, I think. She said her roommate is too loud, and she just really doesn't want to be in that room anymore. She doesn't want to be put in the position where she can't study and has to leave to study. So she talked to the RA, and the RA said that I had a room, and she knows me. We've talked. We don't know each other really well, but we're friends. Um, if you know what I mean, yeah, you do. You're awesome. And so she came down to my room. She'll come down occasionally and just say hi. And she came down. That's what I figured it was. And she's like, "Well, I know you don't have a roommate, and I need to switch rooms. So, can I move in with you?" And I'm like, I kind of like my freedom, not having to put headphones on when I want to listen to music. Or like last night, we did a video voice chat. I wish I knew what it was called. I've got it on here somewhere. But it was a blast. Video voice chat. It's called Pal Talk. Pal Talk Scene. You have to download it, but it's way worth the download. It was a lot of fun to say. I was talking to Dal and Chris, Mr. ADD and Lefty Blue, last night. And after, it took us a while to get all of our mic, like my mic wouldn't work. And Chris's video wouldn't work. We couldn't see her. And then after much trouble, about an hour probably of us trying to figure it out, we all three got our mics working and our cams working, and it was great. I just wish I had a cam that I didn't have, or a mic that I didn't have to hold, because that was my only problem. But anyway, I do like having that freedom, but I also like, the room's lonely. It's getting lonely. Not that it'll matter soon because I'll be working, but oh well. Um, Something else that happened was yesterday my speech teacher came into my choir class, and she was talking to Professor Hakoda, and I see her point at me. And so, I gave her a confused look, and she just smiled and walked out. Well, this morning, um, most of you guys know that I like being in class early. I like being one of the first people in class so that I know I'm not late and I can sit there writing in my notebook. And that just makes, I love writing. And so having a little bit of time before class to get everything organized and write in my notebook makes life better. And so I was the first one in class, and apparently she saw me. I don't know how she knew I was the only person that was in there. Maybe she saw me walk past her office. But she came in and gave me a hug. She goes, "So I know you talked to me about the talent show last week. Are you still thinking about doing it?" And I'm like, "Well, I thought auditions were, the 24th, which was Sunday or Monday." It was yesterday. I should know that by now. Um, And I'm like, "I didn't get any music." And she's like, "Well, what do you want to sing?" She's like, I have at least two more spots left, and I really want you there. It's $100 for the grand prize. If you're in the top three, you'll get at least $50. She's like, "Don't let somebody else get that money that I know you could win." And I'm like, "Well, I would like to do something from Hairspray, but I can't find the music." And she's like, "Yeah, that is a little hard to find music because it's such a new show. And especially because the movie just came out." And she's like, "Do you want the movie or do you want the show?" And I'm like, "I want the show." She's like, "Okay, well, what else? If I can't find Hairspray, anything from Hairspray, what else can I do?" And I'm like, "Well, I would like to do Thoroughly Modern Millie." And she said, "Okay, that I can do. What song do you want?" I'm like, Life, Not for the Life of Me." I'm just throwing stuff out there. And this was this morning. And she's like, okay, you know what? I have that in my office right now. Do you want me to go get it for you? So we talked about everything. Well, it turns out it's this Friday, like in 4 days, 3 days, 3 days. And I don't know yet if I'm working Thursday or Friday. I don't know. And so I'm just going to wait until I go into work tonight and um, talk to Tim, who's my manager, and see um, what when I work this week. Um, I have no idea what's gonna happen, but so I have them. She said she would put the music in my mailbox today, and so I have the music if I end up doing it, which would be fun. Oh my god, my nose itches like no other. It would be fun to do it. Trying to think what else. I had to fill out all my new hire paperwork for Quick Shop last night, and so I officially have both jobs. I just don't know when I can start Quick Shop. I think my first training day is going to be Saturday, like the day after my talent show. Um, and I have to drive out to Hutch and do it, but Sunday I have a choir concert, so I can't do it both Saturday and Sunday. So I don't know what's going to happen with that as far as that goes. I really want to start soon because they're paying me $8 an hour at the Quick Shop. They're paying me $5.85 at Party America, which, I mean, today I'm working 2 hours. That's going to be like $11 for 2 hours of, I'll probably end up doing costumes tonight. I don't know. It depends on what Tim makes me do, but I'm sorry, my nose itches. It's so weird. It doesn't ever itch until I get the camera on. So yeah, so I don't know when I'm going to start, if I'm going to start at Quick Shop. Well, I'm going to start there, but I don't know when. I'm trying to think of anything else that I need to say. Oh, what I did forget to mention in the superhero blog is Batman. It seems I'm one of the only people in the world who doesn't like Batman. But my main problem with him is he has no superpowers, which is why he's not a superhero. He is a top right vigilante. I like him as far as the things he does for Gotham City. I can't believe I'm going into this. I'll give him that he's a good guy. But as far as him being a superhero, I will fight with you about that because he is not a superhero because he has no superpowers. Hal Jordan in himself, the Green Lantern, Alan Scott or John. I don't remember John's last name. Or, any of the versions of Green Lantern that you see because there's several. They are not superheroes if they don't have their ring. They are just regular guys. But the second they put that ring on, they become superheroes because that ring gives them superpowers. So that brings up the question of, I'm so almost out of time. That brings up the question of, is Superman, if we were Krypton, if we were living on Krypton, would Superman really be a superhero? You decide. Have a great day.